I wanted to talk a little bit about animal rights, and Piro is doing an official debate on this, and there'll be a link to the debate in the low bar. Yeah, I'm not going to be systematic enough, I don't think, to really enter into the debate because I haven't written anything, but I have been feeling as if I wanted to say something about this. In my opinion, the reason we eat animals is because we refuse to see the whole cycle of what happens to them, and how they're treated and how they're slaughtered. Recently, and I can't remember his exact name, it's Hungarian for apple. It's Alma something or other. It starts with Alma. There'll be another, the second link in the low bar will be to his great channel. And he has a video, it's underviewed, about how we don't really look at what we're doing. And we don't really look at the whole cycle of it. And that's really what I think is the problem here. That we see a part of the cycle. I mean, we're like this guy in the picture. We just, if he actually seems to see the whole cycle and want his burger anyway. You know, when I was 18, I went through a slaughterhouse, and I've said that this is the third time I've told the story. And from that time on, I just thought that eating beef was a very, very terrible thing to do. And in the comment section of the video that I'm talking about, I made the point that because I get up early in the morning, I listen to the farm show. And the other day they were talking about how in Australia, all the meat is slaughtered through the halal technique, which is the accepted technique for Islamic slaughter. And I'm just going to read to you right now from Wikipedia about what is involved in halal slaughter. Tabiha or debiha, and then they have the Arabic for it, is, and I'm reading, as I said, from Wikipedia, is the prescribed method of ritual slaughter of all animals, excluding fish and most seafood. Per Islamic law, this method of slaughtering animals consists of a swift, deep incision with a sharp knife on the neck, cutting the jugular vein and the carotid arteries of both sides, but leaving the spinal cord intact. Furthermore, it causes all blood from the animal to gush out, leaving negligible amounts of blood remaining in the body. The principle being that blood is a good medium for germs. They don't point out here, but the truth is also that the animal has to be conscious for halal slaughter to happen. There's a section called animal welfare at the bottom of the entry. It's not just, this is about all meat now in Australia is done this way. In the US and the UK, they have stated that it causes severe suffering to the animals. And yet, for some reason in Australia, it's the only kind of slaughter they're doing now. I mean, the thing that occurs to me is, and I know this is a bad video, and I haven't made notes, and so I do apologize for the rambliness of it. But the thing that occurs to me is, if you saw this, and I did see a slaughter, which was of course not a halal slaughter, it was just a normal, whatever normal is for this. It was horrible, but it was normal. And if you ever eat meat, it is hypocritical beyond reasoning, in my opinion, that you eat meat and you don't know how it gets to your table. You're checking the lowest price, but you're not checking the suffering that went into it. I mean, it's crazy. It's just totally insane. And I think someday we will look back as a species, if we've evolved, we will look back to the time when we did this to animals who couldn't defend themselves, with the same horror that we look at cannibalism, because it is shutting off our senses from the real consequences and the real cycle of what we're doing, and just saying that I want to do this because I want to do it, and I don't want to be bothered with the ethics of it. So just shut up and let me eat my burger. So I guess I'll shut up and let you do whatever you want to do. God, again, sorry, this is so rambly. I'm not going to put this as a response on the debate channel, because this is, just a rambly video. But I do think animal rights are important, and I do think that we ignore a lot of the cycle of what we do, and the inhumanity and the insanity of it, just so we can continue doing what we do, because we don't want to look at it. It's just easier to look away. That's it. Sorry. Take care, guys.